Hello and welcome to the end of this quad here for the Rebels as they hosted the John Battle Trojans. The Lady Rebels just lost a heartbreaker there to John Battle as they were swept. But we're getting ready for tip-off here at the boys' game. And, Adam, we don't have much time. We'll get to the end of John Battle's. We'll go ahead and get to their starters, and we'll get the rest of their roster here in a minute. But who's starting on the floor for John Battle?
All right, on the floor we got number 5, senior Justin Blaylock. Number 10, junior Wesley Blaylock. Number 14, sophomore Dwayne Harris. Number 24, the senior Austin Bowman. Number 30, the junior Dylan Garrett.
And the jump ball is going to go to John Battle. So opening tip's going to go to it's going to go to number 24, Austin Bowman. Bowman going to throw it down here on the post to Dwayne Harris. Harris back out to Bowman. Bowman's going to dribble it up to the top of the key. Good pass out to Blaylock. Blaylock with a jumper, nothing but net from about the free throw line, and that's a good start here if you're a John Battle fan. Kent Kessler's going to dribble it up here. He's not got any help as he stopped. He's going to pass it out to Graydon Williams, back out to Kessner.
Seems to be a little bit of confusion down there.
Yeah, the Rebels really, if they can get in sync on offense here early, that's going to be a big thing for them. Zach DeBus is going to pull up here. He's going to throw it back out to Dylan Coe for three. It's no good. Overshot the basket. Rebound by Cole Gregory. Gregory's going to pass it back out to Kent Kessler, and that's something we talk about, the Rebels getting those offensive boards.
If he can pull offensive rebounds like that all game, they have a good key to
the basket. He's going to try to throw a really hard pass, try to throw it up over his head around the back. They're kind of
like there's a little miscommunication there.
Thought that Coe was cutting to the basket. He was unable to get him, so it's out of bounds, and John Battle's going to take over. That's a turnover there for the Rebels. He's going to get it inside here. John Battle is number 30. Garrett's going to throw it back outside to Blaylock. Blaylock driving. He's going to get fouled. Looks like it could either go on Williams or to Busk. Looks like they're going to call it. Who are they going to call that on? Hold on. They're going to call it on number 24, Zach DeBus. So it's going to be free throws coming here for Wesley Blaylock.
That's going to be one of his problems this game. He's going to have to limit his number of fouls.
Yeah, they need to keep everybody in, especially if they're going to run that fast tempo. You got to think the Rebels are going to get things going here soon. So first free throw is good. So now John Battle.
We got the nod of approval from number 22, Dylan Coe.
We did. Dylan Coe's ready for the game. Got a 3-0 lead here for John Battle. Here comes the second free throw from Wesley Blaylock, the 6'1 junior from John Battle High School. It's good, so it's 4-0. John Battle. Zach DeBus passes it down to Dylan Coe in the corner. Coe looks at a three, passes it up, throws it back out to Kessner at the top of the key. Kessner to DeBus. DeBus gets the ball knocked loose by number 5, Blaylock. Blaylock's going to lose control of it down near the basket. He's going to lay it in, falling backwards.
That was impressive.
That was an impressive shot there. He shot that off bounce and still made it. Kent Kessner driving it down. Rebels trail 6-0. It's going to be a deflected pass there after the shot attempt by Kent Kessner. It's going to be blocked by Dylan Garrett, and the Rebels are going to retain possession here as they get it down on the baseline. So Zach DeBusk here checking it in on the baseline. Good pass inside to Graydon Williams. Williams with a good lay in there. Easy basket right there for the Rebels. They get their first two of the game there by Graydon Williams. It's 6-2 here with 6:18 to go here in the first period. That's going to be a three attempted by John Battle. It's going to be missed and laid back in, tipped back up in by Dwayne Harris, a 6'1 sophomore from John Battle High School. Dylan Coe on the other side, three misses. It's going to be rebounded by Cole Gregory. It's going to be rebounded, though, after the missed layup attempt by Dwayne Harris. They're going to drive it back down the court here as Austin Bowman, the senior point guard for Battle, throws it back, dishes it out to Blaylock. Blaylock out to Bowman again. Bowman in the corner missed. It's going to be rebounded by Graydon Williams. That's one thing they got when they got Graydon Williams here at Patrick Henry was they got a lot of height and they got a big wingspan there for the Rebels.
Yeah, they did. He's got a really soft touch around the rim, too.
Kent Kessner's going to be driving. He's going to get fouled. They're going to call travel, actually. So that could have went either way right there. So it's hard to tell. Look, it was one of those where he got fouled, but did he get fouled before he traveled?
It's all up to the ref. It's all on it's a judgment call.
It's at the discretion, yeah. Just one of those things there for the Rebels. You can tell Kessler isn't happy about that because he definitely got tripped up, but was it before or after he traveled, we won't know. That's going to be a travel caught on the other end there on Blaylock as he caught it and was backing over the half-court line. So it's 8-2 here, John Battle, with 5:26 to go here in the first period. If the Rebels can weather this storm that they had right there at the opening gate, I think they can hang in there. They've been so up and down between quarters.
That's usually the way they play. They usually start out sloppy and end sloppy, but they have a good middle.
Well, against Chilhowie, they started off.
They started off strong. I've never seen them play like that before.
They went up by 15 and had a lot of people shocked because nobody really thought they was going to compete with
Talked
Chilhowie.
to a few players from Chilhowie. Said they were a little worried there for a while.
Oh, Dylan Coe hit 10 threes of that game. Dylan Coe deep three, and it hits the top of the rim, no good. And
that's the thing with Dylan Coe, though. He'll shoot himself into a rhythm.
Yeah, eventually he'll find his mark. It's going to be a good pass inside by Battle and an easy lay-in there for number 30, Dylan Garrett, the junior from John Battle. And so it's 10-2. Coach Larimer is going to call a timeout, 32nd. And we got a 10-2 John Battle lead. And what do you think Coach Larimer is going to tell this team as he heads into this timeout?
Set better screens, get Dylan Coe open, let him shoot the ball. Work it down low because with Graydon Williams in, there's not many people that can match his height, especially in this area.
Yeah, his height down there, he can score from the inside too. He's not just down there to block shots and rebound. He can get down there and do the dirty work. It's a tough job being down there on the boards.
Oh, it is. And even though you don't see it, he actually has a pretty decent mid-range shot too.
Yeah, he hit one there. He hit a couple against Chilhowie there, about 10-foot jumpers, really hard turnaround jumpers.
Makes it hard for someone to guard a post that can come out and shoot mid-range.
Oh, yeah, it brings them. You really expanding the floor. You're really spreading out the floor right there when he steps out. The Rebels are going to get it here. We didn't have any substitutions there for the Rebels. It's going to be inbound to Kent Kestner. And Kestner's going to hold it out at the top near the PH logo at midcourt. Pass it to Coe. Coe on the drive. Back out to the bus. Coe for three. It looked good. Hit the back of the rim. Rebounded by Kent Kestner. First, one thing the Rebels haven't done, the shots haven't been going down, but they've rebounded well and given themselves plenty of chances at the ball. Coe's going to fake a shot. He's going to drive to the basket. Rare two attempt from Dylan Coe. It's going to be rebounded, though, by John Battle. Number 10, Blaylock, is going to go out of bounds off of John Battle. It's going to stay Patrick Henry ball. So good defense right there for Patrick Henry as they really just kept moving the defender back as he was trying to corral that ball. So it's going to go out of bounds. Well, actually, no, it's going.
All right.
A little talk over there, a little confusion there between the refs, but they ended up saying it was Patrick Henry ball. So the Rebels got it here. They trail 10-2 with 4:27 to go here in the first period. Coe's going to turn around and look at a shot, about a 10-foot jumper there. He's going to throw it back out to Kestner. Kestner with the shot short. Going to be rebounded by number 24, Austin Bowman, a senior from John Battle. He's going to save it from going out of bounds. Kestner with an easy lay-in. Good. 10-4 here for John Battle. So that was a good play out there by the Rebels forcing that turnover. Graydon Williams forces a turnover. But he steps out of bounds just as he made contact grabbing the ball. We got some substitutions here for the Rebels. Looks like Caleb Boyd's going to check in, and so is
Alonzo
Brooks. So Alonzo's going to check in here along with Caleb Boyd for Zach DeBusk
and Kent Kestner.
So that helps the Rebels get those breaks like that. And we got some substitutions for Battle here as number 30, Dylan Garrett, and number 5, Justice Blaylock come out. It's going to be a steal by Caleb Boyd as he drives it down. Going to miss the layup, though. It was a contested layup. And they're going to break it back down the floor as Battle. So what you're going to get out of Caleb Boyd's an aggressive defender, sometimes too aggressive at times, but he'll get in their face. Much like Morgan Yarber reaching around right there trying to poke the ball loose. That's going to be a three made by number 14, Dwayne Harris, sophomore from John Battle High School.
He also brings a good number of rebounds to the game.
Caleb Boyd inside. Good move to the basket. Hit the front of the rim. Rolled out. Caleb had two good looks there. They're going to call a carry on John Battle, number 14, Dwayne Harris, sophomore. So the Rebels going to get the ball here. John Battle's been kind of sloppy here at the beginning, but the Rebels haven't been able to take advantage. Caleb Boyd set the inbounds it here for Patrick Henry.
I wouldn't chalk it up to so much being sloppy. Patrick Henry's put on some solid defensive pressure.
Looks like Anthony Powers is going to check in here for Cole Gregory. And Isaac Carver is about to check in, but he's not there soon enough, so he's going to have to wait. Now they're going to let him in here. Who's he going to come in? He's going to come in for Graydon Williams. So you're giving them guys a break here. We'll see what they can do here as they're on the baseline here. Caleb Boyd set the inbounds as the Rebels trail by 9. Get it back out to Alonzo. Alonzo with the shot fake. It's going to be tipped as he tried to get it to Coe out of bounds on John Battle. So the Rebels going to call a play here and hopefully they can get something dialed up. Looks like Carver here on the inbound is going to throw a long, risky pass. It's going to get tipped by number 20, Nathan Bowers, and it's going to go out of bounds on John Battle, so it stays Rebel ball.
They're refusing to let him pass that ball inside.
That's a long pass all the way across the court, along the width of the court, not the full length of the court. Alonzo's going to get back out to Boyd. Boyd with the ball fake. He's going to throw it back out to Coe. Coe's going to take a shot fake. Throw it back out to Alonzo. Alonzo's going to dribble it out. Throw it back out to Coe. Coe's going to dribble it inside. He's going to miss the layup. It's going to be rebounded by number 24, Austin Bowman. Bowman's going to dribble up. He's getting trapped by Coe and Brooks. And now they're going to get it on the other side. That's number 14, Dwayne Harris for three, and it's good. So the Rebels are now trailing 16-4 with 2:45 to go here. Caleb Boyd's going to drive it to the middle lane. He's going to have it bumped loose by number 24, Austin Bowman. Battle in transition. Here's number 14, Harris. Again, lay-in rattles out. It's going to be saved, though, by John Battle as they try to kick it back outside to number 10, Blaylock. Blaylock inside, back out to number 20, Bowers. Foul and one as he made the shot. About an 18-foot jumper, and he took the contact. Now he's going to have a chance at a three-point play.
There's that aggressive defense from Caleb Boyd we're talking about, sometimes too aggressive. If he doesn't be careful, he's going to get himself in foul trouble.
Yeah, it's a foul there on the Rebels, so we'll see what happens here. We've got an 18-4 John Battle lead here as he's got a chance here at a three-point play. So we'll see what Nathan Bowers can do. That was a good shot right there, absorbing the contact and making the shot. He misses the free throw, though, so it's 18-4 still. Caleb Boyd's going to drive it down. He's going to plant right here about 14 feet from the basket, pass it back out to Alonzo. Missed. Rebound by Anthony Powers inside. Gets knocked loose, though, by number 20, Bowers. And now John Battle takes it up court as the point guard, number 12, Aspen Owens, takes it up court. Dwayne Harris passes it back out to Owens. Owens inside. It's going to be stolen by Caleb Boyd. That's about his third steal of the day. Caleb Boyd in transition. It's going to be fouled down here as they were flying toward the baseline. Both of them went sliding into the wall there. And Caleb Boyd's going to go to the free throw line here as his Rebels trail 18-4. So
looks like Aspen Owens might be a little bit shaken up after that one. He's holding his wrist.
Yeah, he hit that wall pretty hard. It's padded, but right down there at the bottom there's no padding. So we'll have to see if he stays in after absorbing that much contact. Caleb Boyd came down there full speed, and once he hits that third gear,
he's like a bull in a china shop. He doesn't stop.
No, he doesn't stop. So first free throw is missed, though, by Boyd. So it's 18-4 here with the John Battle lead. Second free throw here as Boyd dribbles through his routine. It is off the back of the rim. No good. He gets his own rebound and lays it in. So that's a heart play there for Caleb Boyd. Looks like Rebels are going to play a little bit of a trapping defense here. It's going to be a pull-up. Well, it's going to be looked like he was going to do a pull-up jumper, but he faked it through a pass, and it bounces off a John Battle defender. And it actually ricocheted and hit a Patrick Henry defender, hit Isaac Carver, and went out of bounds. So it's going to say John Battle ball here on the baseline. 18-6, three-pointer by Dwayne Harris, no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 42, Brandon Clark. Steal again by Caleb Boyd. That's his fourth steal in 5 possessions. He's going to save it and bounce it off a John Battle defender at the last second. What a play. Great play right there by Boyd as he's sliding near the baseline here. Elbow almost touching the blue, out of bounds. He bounces it off a John Battle defender's leg. So Boyd's really showing up here defensively.
Sometimes you forget how just sheerly athletic he is.
Yeah, once he gets going, it's hard for him to stop. It's going to be Kent Kessner on the baseline. He dribbles it out of bounds, but it's going to be tipped there by Aspen Owens. Looks like Owens is going to check out here as number 24, Austin Bowman, checks in. That's the good point guard here for John Battle. And Bowman scored 10 points last time his Trojans played these Rebels. There's Kent Kessner for three. No good. It's going to be rebounded by number 20, Bowers. Going to pass it back out to Bowman. Bowman brings it back up the floor. Yeah, Bowman I would consider John Battle's best point guard. He's going to dribble it up through. He's got a wide open lane. He's going to kick it back out to number 14, Harris. Harris misses. Rebounded by number 20, Bowers. And it's good. 20-6 now. John Battle leads. They've got 1:05 remaining here in the first period. Alonzo throws it back out to Kent Kessner. Kessner up the middle of the lane, trying to draw contact. He's short. Carver's going to save it. It's going to be intercepted, though, by number 24, Austin Bowman. Bowman's going to hold it up over here at the top of the key for John Battle as they set the offense. It's like a drive to the basket here by Dwayne Harris. He's going to travel. And so it's going to be a turnover for John Battle. Looks like Justin Kestner's checking in here for Patrick Henry as Isaac Carver comes off. And it looks like number 14 for John Battle, Dwayne Harris, sophomore, is going to sign or going to check off. Who came in for him, Adam? I didn't catch that.
I didn't either.
It's number 30.
Number 32.
Number 32, Jonathan Hatterer. So him. Caleb Boyd for three. No good. Short. It looked like it hit a John Battle defender. It did. It hit number 42, Brandon Clark. So it's going to stay Patrick Henry ball. So all these shots that Patrick Henry's taken, they might be a little
They need to work on getting better.
But they're still tipping these John Battle defenders. They're getting the ball again.
They need to work on getting better attempts because the attempts have been there. They just haven't gone our way.
Bad pass there picked off by Dylan Garrett. They're on the break here. The Trojans are. Dylan Garrett with a spin move at the basket. Good move. He's short. It's going to be rebounded on the inside by John Battle, and eventually it's going to be missed by number 32, Hatterer, and Justin Kestner is going to come down with the board. Kick Kestner's pass deflected to Alonzo right there on the outside. Alonzo dribbles, picks up his dribble. He sort of recovered there. He was dropping the ball, and he picked it up and ended up shooting it and making it. So there's 2 seconds to go. The Rebels trail by 12, 20-8. As they just throw up a desperation shot there from about three-fourths of the way down the court and miss it. We've got a 20-8 John Battle lead here as we start the second period. And Adam, what are some things that stick out to you statistics-wise?
Well, for John Battle, there hasn't really been a standout player per se. They've spread the ball out pretty well. There are 6 different players who have points right now, so I say if they can keep that up and keep moving the ball, they have a good chance of coming away with the victory.
Yeah,
Patrick Henry needs to work on getting better shots and stop putting up so many three-pointers, work it inside a little bit more.
Yeah, the Rebels have really done a good job keeping them contained, but at the same time they haven't been able to produce anything on offense.
They haven't taken advantage of all the turnovers John Battle's had.
Yeah, John Battle has turned the ball over, and the Rebels have kept the ball. You know, the Rebels have had the ball for the most of this quarter.
They have.
They had it most of the quarter.
They just got to find a way to take advantage.
Yeah, if they can take advantage of it, and you got to think defensively they played good. Caleb Boyd got a couple steals there.
3 steals, all within probably 4 minutes of him coming off the bench.
Probably within 4 plays. It seemed like every other play I was saying Caleb Boyd brings it down court.
Their starting lineup has changed so much. You can see some desperation in all the Patrick Henry players. They're all wanting to earn their starting positions back.
Oh, yeah, it's something whenever you play this hurry-up kind of offense, I mean, they're trying to get a lot of looks. I guess the way
they had to pull most of the JV team.
Yeah, they brought most of the JV team up. They brought so many up at one point they only had 4 on JV.
Which is an advantage and a disadvantage.
That's Coe for 3. It's going to be rebounded by DeBusk. DeBusk misses the lay-in. He wasn't very strong with it. Then he's going to turn it. Well, it's going to be a loose ball.
Smart play by Zach DeBusk. Knew that he was going to get the jump ball called on him and threw it off of a John Battle player standing out of bounds.
Yeah, it was smart of DeBusk right there. It shows some of that leadership. He's going to inbounds it here to Kent Kestner over near the PH logo at the top from the baseline. So he did a good job getting that pass in. Kent's going to throw it back out here to DeBusk. DeBusk up here at the top of the key spinning, pivoting on his foot. He's going to throw it back out to Dylan Coe. Coe's going to step up, throw it back out to Williams. Williams going to hold it over his head out to Coe. Coe sets for a 3, but doesn't shoot it. Good pass out here to Kent Kestner. Kestner steps back for a 3. Goes every which way but in the basket right there. Hit right down in the bottom of it and came back up. So it's 20-8 here, John Battle, as they take it back down the floor. See what they do here as we've got a wide open lane there for number 24, Austin Bowman, the point guard. They didn't even pass the ball in that possession. Bowman just simply cut around, got the defense flowing one way and then cut back the other.
Some of that quickness
is
displayed
steal
right
down
there.
here on the bottom. Mishandled pass from Graydon Williams. This will be stolen by number 5, Justice Blaylock. And now number 24, Austin Bowman, brings it back up. Bowman out to number 14, Harris. It's going to be Blaylock on the drive, back out to 30. Garrett at the top of the key. Garrett drives, lay in good. 24-8. John Battle leads the Patrick Henry Rebels here with 6:25 to go here in the second period. So Patrick Henry offensively, this hasn't been what they've expected. The last game against John Battle, at John Battle, they only scored 8 points in the first half altogether. That's Dylan Coe for 3.
Yeah, Dylan Coe's now 0 for 6 from behind the line. That's what's really killing him right now.
And that was rebounded by Zach DeBusk and saved from going out of bounds by John Battle. And they're pushing it down the floor here as number 14, Harris, takes it in. Lay in, no good. Rebounded by Graydon Williams.
Good defense by Zach DeBusk there on the 2-on-1.
That was a tough pass all the way down the court. Kent Kestner with a contested layup. Good. 24-10 here. The Rebels trail the John Battle Trojans. Looks like number 24, Bowman's going to bring it up the court here. He's going to get the lay-in. And for the Rebels, they're giving up way too many easy looks inside. Bowman's just having his way right now with the middle of that Patrick Henry defense. That's going to be a good play out there by Kent Kestner as he took it right up the middle of the lane and got the shot down, so it's 26-12. And if they can survive this, just keep it at this rate, that's going to be a pass. It's going to go out of bounds off of John Battle, so it's going to go to Patrick Henry. So
Patrick Henry's trying to press right now, and I think they need to be a little bit more concerned with getting back in transition.
Yeah, that's one thing Patrick Henry, they're letting them by them. If you're going to press, you need to stay down on them. They're letting a couple John Battle's got some quick players out there. You've seen them in transition already.
Yeah, for Larmer, I think you've got to realize that as a coach and realize that you're probably a little bit outnumbered on speed-wise, so you need to worry about getting back in transition other than trying to press them.
Yeah, it was Cole Gregory on the inside, got it stolen away by number 24, Bowman. Bowman's going to take it back down the court. No-look pass out to number 14, Harris. Garrett here, back out to Harris. Harris throws up a 3, no good. It's going to be a push. That's going to be on number 44, Cole Gregory. So looks like we're about to have some substitutions here for Patrick Henry. It looks like Alonzo Brooks and Isaac Carver are set to check in. We'll see who they come in for after this first free throw. Actually, it was on the floor, so they're not going to have a free throw. So I didn't know if they were in the bonus yet or not. So he's going to come in for Cole Gregory and Kent Kestner. So Alonzo Brooks and Dylan Coe's back out there. The Rebels only have 4 on the court. Am I saying things right? The Rebels only have 4 out there on the court right now. There's been a mix-up substitution-wise. I thought I was seeing things.
Now, I kept checking for somebody standing in the corner.
Thought somebody was taking a water break over there. I'm going to need one. It's hot in here.
No, it's really hot.
John Battle's going to get an easy inbounds pass here as number 10, Wesley Blaylock, throws up a 10-footer there and makes it. It's 28-12. John Battle. Graydon Williams gets it out here. Dylan Coe for 3. He's just been off.
Now 0 for 7.
It's going to be rebounded by Graydon Williams on the long rebound there. And Zach DeBusk is going to get it over here. He's going to drive it to the right side, pass it off to Coe. Coe for 3 again. Good.
Attaboy.
And that's a good sign there for Coach Larimer and the Rebels. It's 28-15 here, and Dylan Coe can really ignite this offense for Patrick Henry.
Seems like he finally broke his cold streak.
Yeah, it looks like number 24, Austin Bowman's going to dribble it up court here. He's going to hold it, throw it back out to number 5, and he's going to nail it again. Justice Blaylock's been on fire. He's made everything inside that free throw line. He stood right there and just popped everything, off balance or not. Looks like it's going to be a foul right there on Blaylock as he knocked the ball out of Coe's hands. He was going for the drive. You can tell Coe right now is really just trying to get something going, get the ball in the basket and get some confidence. Now, I think that's where it starts for Coe. Zach DeBusk is going to check out here, and so is Graydon Williams, as Caleb Boyd, and it looks like
Anthony Powers.
Anthony Powers going to check in here, so you're getting some height in here. So we'll see what they get here. Anthony Powers is going to drop the pass, but it's going to drop and bounce off of number 42, Brandon Clark, for John Battle's knee. So Rebels are going to keep the ball here. Rebels have done a good job either by luck or just by – I guess it's just by luck. They're bouncing everything off everybody's knees. Isaac Carver is going to miss a turnaround jumper there as John Battle pushes it down court here as Austin Bowman steps back here near the PH logo at half court. Caleb Boyd's playing tight defense on Bowman, not really letting him get anywhere. It's going to be another shot up there by Blaylock. And the putback is good by number 10, Wesley Blaylock. Looks like Alonzo Brooks is going to drive it here for the Rebels. Going to try to pass it out. It gets tipped by Justice Blaylock. He's going to drive it back down the floor. Caleb Boyd's going for a steal. Got it up in the air, and then he fouls Blaylock as Blaylock almost made the shot. Depends on if they call that foul on the floor or not, but it didn't look like he was in the motion of shooting the ball. It was down on the.
And that's 3 fouls on Caleb Boyd now.
Yeah, that's Caleb Boyd's 3rd foul with 3:07 to go here in the second period. So definitely going to have to keep a watch on that. 3:07 to go here. The Rebels trail John Battle 32-15. Inbounds here to number 32, Hatterer. Inside, he's going to get it to Blaylock. Blaylock fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Isaac Carver. Carver down to Coe here. Coe's going to have it stolen away by Blaylock, and Blaylock's turning into a stealing machine here. He's going to pull up again at the free throw line off a spin move and make it. He's just nailing all the free throw line shots. It doesn't matter if he's got a hand in his face or not.
Yeah, I think he's got the elbow shot locked down.
Alonzo Brooks is going to pass it out to Coe. Coe's going to miss a 3. Looks like Jeremy White's come in for Caleb Boyd to miss that substitution, but that's the substitution there for the Rebels. Caleb White went out with 3 fouls, and Jeremy White's now in for the Rebels. John Battle's going to get it out here. Alonzo Brooks with a steal in transition. Easy lay-in for Alonzo with the finger roll there. And it's 34-17. John Battle with the lead. So the Rebels, if they can cut this thing, keep chipping away at this John Battle lead. Don't you dare let Blaylock get that ball near the foul line. That's going to be a 3 missed by John Battle. Powers with a bad pass. Looked like it got tipped. It's going to be picked off by Blaylock. Blaylock's got to be the MVP of the first half.
Always got to be.
If not, it's got to be number 14, Dwayne Harris, who had those 3 threes.
Like number 5, Justin Blaylock's actually leading the team in points right now with 8.
I'd say he's stolen the ball, and it must have been Dwayne Harris must just have 6 points then. So looks like Bowers going to hand it off here. It's going to be stolen by Dylan Coe. Rebels are in transition. It's going to be a holding foul on number 24, Bowman. He had Dylan Coe by the, well, I was about to say pants leg, but the basketball shorts there. He was letting Coe pull him from the half-court line all the way down to where Coe was spotting up for a 3. I think Coe was going to shoot the 3 regardless.
Most likely.
That's
his
like
shot.
That's his shot.
Seems to be a little off tonight, though.
Yeah, well, he got that 1 3 down. Hopefully that'll get him sparked, get him going. Looks like the Rebels called a timeout down here, so it's 34-17 with 1:29 to go until the half. And the last time these two teams met, it wasn't a very good performance by the Rebels either. They were defeated by the Trojans 47-23. So
both teams seem to be running a little bit faster pace than they were last time, though.
Their offense has changed a lot. There's a lot of young talent on this Patrick Henry team now. A lot of kids that were just playing JV.
That's an advantage and a disadvantage because they're a really, really young team, a lot of inexperience. But then you do have a lot of quick, agile bodies out there that help for this fast-paced offense they've switched themselves to.
It'll definitely be an advantage in a couple of years whenever they've got the experience to say they played varsity down here.
I think that's what Larmer's going for. I think he's trying to build himself a program.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. Brooks with the rebound here. He's going to miss it, but Carver gets the rebound and puts it back in. So the Rebels now have 19 points. They trail 34-19. And I'm sure John Battle has a couple cold spells in them this season with the 3-10 record. Looks like they're going to pull up here for a 3 as Blaylock misses, rebounded by Brooks. Brooks has really had his impact felt, both shooting the ball and with the rebound department. And steals. He's got a couple steals. That's Dylan Coe for a 3 here with a hand in his face. It goes every which way but in. Rebounded by number 10, Blaylock, Wesley Blaylock. And he's going to hold it up here at about half court. There's 42 seconds to go, and it looks like Battle's going to hold it out here and just try to take the last shot. 32, Hatter is going to push it, and he's going to throw it back out to Wesley Blaylock. Blaylock on the drive inside to number 42, and it's good. Brandon Clark makes the layup as time ticks down here past the 23-second mark before halftime. 36-19, the Rebels trail. Alonzo Brooks going to pass it back out here to Dylan Coe. Wide open 3. Good. Got some momentum here for the Rebels. 36-22 now for John Battle. It's like number 20 Bauer's going to get it over here. He's trapped in the corner. He's going to get it out to number 10 Blaylock. Blaylock for 3. No good. Rebounded by number 32. No good. Time expires. John Battle has a 36-22 lead over Patrick Henry. And we're going to take a quick break here as we get ready to end this 30-minute segment. And we go ahead and get ready to start our halftime show. We'll be right back. Just refresh your page. We'll be back on at about 8:33. So we'll be right back. Thanks.